finally. Oh, we got our first mule deer of the year. She's a beaut. Holy moly. It's a good looking one too. I told you guys once the dam burst, things were going to start happening. Hey guys, Morgan here, Bowmar Outdoors. Today we're going to do a post-show introduction. I didn't really do a very good introduction at the start, so I've already had my day. I can tell you it was fantastic. You guys are going to be in for a fantastic episode. I may or may not get the monkey off my back with mule deer. Wink wink, nudge nudge. I was thinking of going for whitetail. Wasn't sure if I was going to go for mule deer today, but I'm sure glad that I decided to swing for the fences and go for mule deer, because turns out we finally got a few. I can tell you there's going to be loads of beautiful scenery. It was just an epic hiking day. Sunny day, beautiful. You don't get any better than this. Oh, did I mention I might get a few mule deer sheds today? It's brisk out here. About -5. Not too bad for snow in this area though. I think be able to see quite a few sheds if I can come across any, which is the important thing. That's the hard part this year, is trying to find areas that you can shed hunt that aren't too buried in snow. Took a stab at a new area today that I've never been in before. I know there is deer in this area, I've seen lots. I love new areas. It's one of my favorite things. It's one of the reasons I shed hunt, is to explore new areas, so it gets my juices flowing. And when you find one in a new area, yeah, that's awesome. Yes, as you can tell by the terrain, I decided to go after mule deer. And I'm about an hour and a half in. And guess where I'm at? You're right, skunked. Not even a nubbin so far. Not even an old chewed up son of a gun. But I'm getting such a beautiful day for a hike. I decided to go for it. Maybe all the mule deer are gone. They've all been shot. At any rate, with views like this, whether I find any or not, still a great day. Well, I'm onto a pretty nice deer trail here, pretty fresh. I think I'll follow it. I was going to go to that look-off out here, but there's no tracks up there, and probably a pretty view, but I'm sure there'll be lots of pretty views. So, lots of time to get some beautiful shots. For now, we're going to try follow these babies. See if we can't get lucky and pick up a horn. 2 hours in. Yeah, just over 2. Came straight up this hill, worked my butt off, and now I get to make my descent, which is kind of cool. Do some zigging, a little zagging, my famous maneuver. Should be a little easier than the climb up here, at least. It's been a long slog. 6 kilometers straight up, 2,000 feet. It wouldn't be so bad if I got a couple sheds, but so far we're at Diddley Squat. And then when you get up here and you find there's tracks right in front of you. I did not see that when I started this recording, so we just veer off there. Some other hardy souls. Because yeah, it's not easy getting up here. But there you go. We'll make our way down. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. Walking in a t-shirt here. As you can see by the goosebumps, a little cold. Might have to move to a sweater now that I'm not going uphill anymore. Beautiful day. Sun's just gorgeous. You can hear the birds twittering. Can't beat it. Boom! Finally. Oh, we got our first mule deer of the year. Doesn't look too bad either. Oh, it's a nice 3-point. Oh, freshy. Man, I had to work hard for this one. I put in a lot of hours for this guy. We finally got the monkey off our back. And she's a beaut. It's a good looking one too. Fresh, 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 fresh. Woo! Oh yeah. All right, coming in for the pickup here. For my first mule deer of the year, it's definitely a nice one. Beautiful, fresh, gorgeous 3-point. See what it looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, brown. Just gorgeous. Look at that thing. That's still fresh. It's still got wax on the pedicle. That just came down in the last few days. Hey, bud? Yeah, look at that. Beauty. Okay, out of the way. Thank you. There you go, there. Gorgeous. This just fell. Man, I'm going to be looking hard to see if I can't find the match. I'm sure it's right around here somewhere. I find mule deer seem to drop both their antlers at the same time, in my experience, more often than whitetails. So, fingers crossed we can get the match for this one. That's so awesome. Hey guys, I got the monkey off my back. Oh yeah, that's awesome. So good. Oh, whew. It's been a long time coming. I probably spent 25 kilometers now looking for a mule deer. 25 kilometers of hiking. But I finally got it. She's a beauty. Gorgeous, fresh one. Can't ask for much better than that. And now I get to look for the match. I've been about 3 hours in today, so it's about time I finally got something. And I think from here on, things are going to get a lot better. Well, I've been at it for about 20 minutes, almost half an hour here, kind of doing a little grid pattern around this area where I just found this beautiful fresh mule deer shed. But so far no avail. I did bump a nice big male mule deer out, though. Might even be the same one that dropped the shed. Gorgeous day. Just over 3 hours in. Finally hit some pay dirt. I got the monkey off my back and I'm feeling pretty damn good about it. Sheds are going to start coming. I'm still hoping for a multi-point mule deer day here. I still got a few hours left, so we're going to see what happens. Well, doing some pretty steep side hill here. Still kind of in the neighborhood of where I found that beauty mule deer shed. That's super fresh. You know, it's possible that deer hasn't even dropped the other side yet, but I'm giving her a good one. So yeah, I'm still up pretty high here. I was just checking out these nice rubs. Definitely mule deer rubs. As you can see, they don't go any higher. So, and then I turned around and then I saw something. I couldn't tell if it was a shed right away. And then I was like, oh yeah, that's an old one. Definitely, really old. Still cool. And then I was like, whoa, there's another. So they got the match right there. Some really nice old mule deer sheds. Awesome. Those are so old. Those are like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Who knows? They are sitting out in the sun here, so they may not be quite as old, but I'm going to count these two because they're a match, and that makes 3 mule deer this year and 3 on the day. So stoked. Whew! Man, I've been working hard. I'm at 15 kilometers now for the day, and they're not easy kilometers either. I think I'm starting to get in the right area. Starting to get the feel for this thing. Every year you gotta rejig your mind. Look at your surroundings. Try and make the best decisions you can. And I've been making a lot of wrong decisions, but maybe things are starting to turn around for me. Alright, coming in here for the double pickup. This old guy. Oh, yeah, it was a nice 3-point this day. Nothing wrong with that. And this guy here, he's not in as good a shape, but it's a match set, and we'll take it. It'll be nice ones for the garden. With how poorly I've been doing for mule deer, we'll take anything we can get at this point. So I'm going to call that 3, even though these ones are just headed for the garden. Whew. It's nice to find them like that, nice match. So yeah, we'll take these. And I'll scour this area, because usually where you find 1 or 2, you can find more. So maybe this guy, maybe these are 3 or 4 year old sheds or more, but they dropped here once. There could be more here, so I'll scour this area and see if I can't find something a little fresher. But I'm stoked. Told you, mule deer are finally going to start coming for me. I just needed to get that monkey off my back and break the seal. Like that? What do you want? You want to shoot her? What do you think? Hey? What do you think? Yeah, look. I actually like finding old sheds because it tells me that nobody's been in that area for a while. And that's always a good sign. I've been trying to take the path less traveled, going over some really rough ground in hopes of getting to areas that have less traffic, and it's working, but I tell you, it's not easy on the old body. But yeah, when you find an old shed or 2, information that's given you is that nobody's been here for a while, especially if they're right in the open like those last 2 were. They were right on a bench. Anybody that was walking anywhere near that area would have checked that bench out. So that tells me it's been years and years since anybody's been in this area. So that's always some good information. Well, I think that might be one of the most stick-looking sheds I've ever seen in my life. I can't even believe that. I was like, that's just a stick, right? And then I was just like, huh. And then I picked it up, and it was a shed. Crazy. Gus sees some deer off in the distance. Yeah. That's one damn old shed. It's just the pedicle that gives it away. Okay, so we won't count that one as my fourth of the day. But we know there's animals here. Holy moly! I told you guys once the dam burst, things were going to start happening. Woo! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Fortunately, that one looks like a year old, but it's a gooder. Right beside this old fence that doesn't do much. Oh yeah, nice 4-point. Damn. That's awesome. Oh, I thought for sure it was going to be fresh out here in the open, but somehow nobody found it last year. Sitting right in the sun. But another good one. Woo! That means 4. Oh, I thought I was going to get skunked again today. Woo! Well, maybe an old one. Oh, that's a good one. It's a nice 4-point. There it is. Yeah. Not going to complain about that. 4th one of the day after being skunked for 25 kilometers worth of walking. Oh. Oh. I really thought this was fresh when I first came onto it, but obviously she's a year old. But she's gooder. Another nice one for the garden. A nice one. Let's get my confidence back here. So nice. For a while there, I wasn't sure. I was like, what the hell am I doing wrong? But I think we got her back on track, guys. Oh, that's awesome. I think I got about another half hour left in me today. I'm going to go a little longer now that things are starting to go better. We'll see what happens from there. Oh. Ah, damn. Feels good to finally start connecting. I love this stuff so much. This is just so lucky to be able to do this out here in the mountains. I hope you guys are able to get out as often as possible in your neck of the woods, because what's better than a hike with a pooch and the occasional shed to boot. Whew! Well, we finally did it, guys. We got us some mule deer. We got 4 mule deer sheds today. 5 if you count that nothing. I didn't even bring that one out with me for the garden. And those 2 old match set that were side by side. Yes, they're pretty chalky and pretty old, but I'm going to count those 2 because they were a match pair found side by side, and because I need it to build my confidence. But I tell you, this guy here, the last one I found, maybe a year old, but it's a real nice one. It's a beauty. Nothing wrong with that at all. And then the piece de resistance is this guy. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous brown. Oh, just lovely. You can't really beat that. So beautiful. I really wish I could have found the match. The lighting here is not doing it justice, but that is chocolatey, chocolatey brown. I got to get out of the sun here so that you guys can see that. But yeah, look at that. Just gorgeous. Got a little extra bump on there. Small eye guard. Beautiful sweep. Really nice. Whew. I really would have liked to get the match. I put in a good 45 minutes in that area trying to find it, but to no avail. We'll be back in that area, and hopefully we can find the match to this guy, or some more big ones. So, all in all, a successful mission. Hell of a hike. The scenery was incredible, breathtaking. I never stop looking in amazement at these mountains. I've been out here for 11 years and I keep thinking that one day those mountains are going to get stale or boring to me, but they never do. They just keep looking gorgeous every single time, and they just give me a little bit of an oomph, a little pep in my step. I can't wait to get back out again, even though I put in these long days. But I gotta work and do some other things, so it's gonna be about 2 or 3 days before I can get out again. In the meantime, you use Google Earth and you plan your hunts. That's why Google Earth is so awesome. You can plan your next shed hunting mission, or your next hunt, or your next hike. It's an incredible resource, and if you're not using it, you're missing out, and you're handicapping yourself. I'm just stoked, so happy. Man, I was starting to wonder if I was ever going to find a mule deer this year. And to find 4.5 today, well, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, keep on booming. Talk to you later. I got the monkey off my back.